Hello and welcome to The Know. Here are today's top stories. 4 people have died after a building collapsed in Majorca. Energy bills are set to fall under new price caps. And Jeremy Corbyn has announced he will be standing as an independent at the upcoming general election. Keep watching to find out more. Four people have died and 16 are injured following a building collapse at a Majorcan beach resort. Emergency responders have been searching through the rubble after fears that more people could be trapped underneath. Up to 100 emergency responders were quick to arrive at the scene after reports of the first floor collapsing on the ground floor at Majorca Beach Club in Playa de Palma on Thursday night. It's alleged the floor collapsed onto customers and staff on the ground floor while people danced on the first floor. A spokesperson for a regional emergency response coordination centre said, "We have activated an emergency response as a result of the collapse of the ceiling of a 2-story building in Avenida Cartago in Playa de Palma, where people are trapped. Firefighters and local police are at the scene." One of the victims from the tragic incident has been named locally as Abdoulaye Dio, a Senegalese migrant working as a nightclub doorman. In 2017, he made local headlines after saving a man from drowning in the sea. President of the Balearic Islands, Marga Proins, wrote on X, "Shocked by the information I received about the collapse of Playa de Palma, sending all my affection and warmth to the families of the 4 people who lost their lives in this tragic incident and wishing the recovery of all of the injured. Thanks to all the emergency services that have moved to the scene and continue to work there." On Friday, Ofgem announced a new energy price cap, which will mean an average household's bill will fall by £122 a year. The new cap is set to come into force in July for England, Wales and Scotland, and will be the lowest cap in 2 years. It will affect over 28 million households with gas and electricity bills. However, households with prepayment meters will see a lower drop in prices over the summer. Energy costs and the cost of living is expected to be a key topic for parties campaigning ahead of the general election. Rishi Sunak has already argued that his government has helped to improve interest rates following the COVID pandemic and Russia's invasion of Ukraine. In the Prime Minister's election speech, he highlighted his promise to restore economic stability.
Economic stability is the bedrock of any future success, whether that is rising wages and good jobs, investment in our public services, or the defence of the country. And because of our collective sacrifice and your hard work, we have reached 2 major milestones in delivering that stability, showing that when we work together, anything is possible. Our economy is now growing faster than anyone predicted, outpacing Germany, France, and the United States. And this morning it was confirmed that inflation is back to normal. This means that the pressure on prices will ease and mortgage rates will come down. This is proof that the plan and priorities I set out are working.
And finally, former Labour Party leader Jeremy Corbyn has confirmed he will be standing as an independent for Islington North at the upcoming general election.
This country has become more divided than ever. There are more people living in desperate poverty than I've ever known. There are more people using food banks and more families wondering how on earth they can make ends meet. Young people that can't get anywhere to live, people with children living in a very overcrowded place, people in the private rented sector facing high rents and insecurity. We're not going to end any of this without fundamental change, fundamental redistribution of power and of wealth, public ownership of water, mail, energy companies. Other countries manage to control rent and control the private rented sector. Why can't we?
Corbyn has held his seat in the constituency since 1983, previously representing the Labour Party until he was suspended in 2020. The long-time politician was suspended after he said one anti-Semite is one too many, but the scale of the problem was also dramatically overstated for political reasons, after an Equality and Human Rights Commission report was released into the party's handling of anti-Semitism complaints. Labour has yet to reveal who will be representing the party in his seat, with the news expected to come out on the 1st of June, just under 5 weeks till the election is held on the 4th of July. Writing in the Islington Tribune, Corbyn said, Local Labour Party members in Islington North have been prevented from choosing their own candidate, which has disempowered everyone in the community. I am appalled at the way local people have been treated. We have to stand up and defend our rights. That is why I am standing to be an independent candidate for the people of Islington North. Shortly after Corbyn announced he would be standing as an independent candidate, Labour expelled him from the party. Corbyn served as Labour Party leader from 2015 to 2020, losing to the Conservatives, led by Theresa May in 2017. Thanks for watching The Know. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to The Mirror for more daily news updates.